My child, listen closely to my heart, for I must speak to you with great seriousness. I have watched with a patience that spans generations, extending opportunity after opportunity for humanity to turn from the shadows and embrace the light of my kingdom. I have offered grace upon grace, yet I see so many who continue to walk in their wicked ways, their hands open to the fleeting and poisonous gifts of the devil while their hearts remain closed to me. They are entangled in activities that drain their spirit and chip away at their soul, believing they have found freedom when they have only found a more decorated cage. Understand this, my beloved, the time of gentle warnings is drawing to a close. My angels are taking account, preparing to separate that which is light from that which has chosen darkness. This is not a threat born of spite, but a truth born of order and love. I have called out, I have whispered, I have sent messengers, but the world has filled its ears with so much noise that my voice has become a distant hum. Hearts that were created to be warm with love have grown cold and hard like stone. Compassion, which is the very reflection of my own nature, has become a rare and flickering flame. So many live their lives in deceit, acting as if I do not see their hidden deeds, as if I do not care for the pain they cause, or worse, as if I do not exist at all. You must understand that my anger is not the petty rage of a human king. I do not desire the destruction of what I have so lovingly created. My anger is the grief of a creator, the sorrow of a father. It is an anger born from a profound love that sees the terrible wounds evil inflicts upon my creation. I see the agony, the deep-seated emptiness, and the spiraling confusion that takes root in the souls of those who flee from me. I watch as the enemy whispers seductive lies into their ears, convincing them that indulgence is a form of liberty, that arrogance is a measure of strength, and that looking out only for oneself is the highest form of wisdom. But I tell you the truth, my child, these are not gifts, they are chains. They are heavy shackles disguised as treasures, designed to enslave the soul and extinguish the divine light I placed within every person. I designed every human heart to be a vessel for joy, but true, lasting joy cannot be found apart from its source, which is me. I am not a distant deity, hidden behind layers of clouds and unreachable. I am intimately present, closer to you than the air you breathe, more constant than the beating of your own heart. Every time you feel that gentle nudge within your spirit to choose kindness over cruelty, to offer forgiveness when it is not deserved, to get back up after a fall and try again to do what is right, this is my voice speaking directly to you. But so many have chosen not to listen. They actively drown out my voice with the relentless noise of the world, with endless distractions, with the paralyzing grip of fear, and with the burning poison of anger. They claim to seek peace, yet they dedicate their lives to chasing things that can only bring turmoil. They claim to desire truth, yet they run from the light the moment it begins to reveal the parts of themselves they are unwilling to change. My child, my patience has been vast. I have stretched my mercy like a great canopy over the earth. Every single sunrise has been a new invitation to repent, another chance to begin again. Every unexpected act of kindness you have ever received was my own hand reaching out to you through another. Every time your conscience pricked you, that was me calling you to come back home. But now the pace of time is quickening and the hearts of many are becoming harder, not softer. The world has grown blind to the beauty of holiness. Tragically, even some who use my name have forgotten my ways. They enjoy speaking about me, but they do not walk with me in their daily lives. They are quick to quote my words, but slow to live by them. And still, I love them. My love is unconditional. I love every single soul, even those who curse my name with their dying breath, even those who devote their intellect to denying my very existence. My love for them does not fade, but my love cannot bless their rebellion. I gave humanity the sacred gift of freedom so that love could be a genuine choice, not a programmed response. I will never force a heart to choose me. But for those who consciously and repeatedly refuse me, who refuse love itself, who refuse the light of truth, they are, by their own volition, choosing darkness. And darkness, by its very nature, cannot exist within the pure light of my kingdom. My child, a time is coming, and it is nearer than you think, when every soul will see with perfect clarity. There will be no more confusion, no more self-deception, no more pretending. All the masks that people wear will crumble to dust, and the undeniable truth will stand revealed. Every word spoken in secret, every action taken in the shadows, every hidden thought of pride or malice will rise like smoke before the eyes of eternity. In that moment, each heart will see with inescapable certainty what it truly chose to serve: love or pride, humility or rebellion, mercy or hatred. You, however, must not fear this moment. For those who walk with me, even with faltering steps and human weakness, will be completely covered by my grace. But it will be a moment of terrible sorrow for those who mocked the gift of grace, who treated my forgiveness not as a path to healing, but as a license to continue sinning. I am calling you, my child, not to a state of fear, but to a state of awakening. You cannot carry the burden of changing the hearts of others. That is a work only I can do. But you can open your own heart fully and allow me to continue changing yours. Do not let the bitterness of the world take root in your spirit. Do not let the widespread corruption you see pull you down into despair. Even when you witness injustice seemingly triumph, and when evil appears to be winning on every front, you must remember that I have already won the ultimate victory. The entire kingdom of darkness trembles and recoils when a single soul firmly chooses the light. You may feel that your prayers are small and insignificant, that your efforts to live righteously go completely unnoticed. But I tell you, every single act of selfless love sends powerful ripples across the fabric of eternity. Every tear you cry in secret prayer is seen by me, and I hold each one as a precious thing. Nothing, absolutely nothing, that is done in love is ever lost or wasted. My child, you have asked me why the world is filled with so much suffering, why I permit such pain to exist. Listen with your whole being. Pain was never a part of my original design. It entered the world when hearts first turned away from me, seeking independence from their creator. Yet in my redemptive power, I use even the brokenness of pain to awaken souls. I turn ashes into beauty, wounds into sources of wisdom, and deep sorrow into profound compassion. If I were to wave my hand and eliminate all pain from the world, I would also have to eliminate freedom of choice. And a world without freedom is a world where love cannot exist. You would be puppets, not my beloved children. I could silence every voice of evil in a single silent breath, but in doing so I would also silence choice. And so I wait, I call, I guide, I work to redeem, and I never ever stop reaching out even to the most hardened heart. Where you see chaos, I am unfolding a divine purpose. Where you see delay, I am in the midst of careful preparation. Where you see a final ending, I am crafting a new beginning. My ways are higher than your ways, but I promise you they are always good. I have never forgotten a single promise I have made. Every word I have ever spoken will come to pass. Heaven and earth will one day fade away, but my truth will remain, unshaken and eternal. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. So do not be discouraged by the shifting shadows you see in the world. When the world appears to grow darker, it is not a sign that my light has failed. It is a sign that I am drawing near. The shadows are always deepest just before the dawn. You must not lose your faith now. Many will stumble and fall away in these times because their faith was built on the shifting sands of their feelings instead of the solid rock of my word. Many will cry out, "Where is God?" even as I am standing right beside them holding them up. But you, my child, you must stay close to me. Walk by faith, especially when you cannot see the path ahead. Trust that I am speaking, especially when you are surrounded by silence. My silence is not my absence. It is a space of deep teaching. I teach you in the quiet what you could never learn in the noise. My child, I know your heart completely. I know your deepest fears, your most painful regrets, your unspoken questions. You do not have to hide any part of yourself from me. There is nothing you have ever done that my forgiveness cannot cover. There is no mistake you have made that is more powerful than my mercy. The enemy loves to whisper reminders of your past failures, but I have already written your future in grace. Let go of the guilt that I have already washed away. The chains of shame that you sometimes still carry are already unlocked. All you have to do is let them fall. Walk in humility, not in shame. Walk in love, not in fear. You were never meant to be perfect on your own. You were meant to be made perfect through your connection with me. Every single day that you turn your heart back toward me, I am restoring what sin has broken within you. Even your greatest failures can become powerful testimonies of my grace when they are surrendered to me. Remember, I did not choose the powerful, the proud, or the flawless to carry my message. I chose fishermen, tax collectors, and outcasts. I used the humble, the wounded, and the willing. My child, lift your eyes beyond the immediate chaos. The earth itself groans, hungry for a peace it cannot create on its own. True peace will not come from governments, from weapons, or from wealth. It will only come when hearts return to me. Humanity continues to try to build its own towers of pride, its own versions of heaven, but without me as the foundation, they will always crumble. Only what is built on love can stand forever, because I am love. This is why I call you not just to believe in me in your mind, but to live your life as one who truly belongs to the light. Speak the truth, even when it is unpopular and costs you something. Forgive others, even when they do not seem to deserve it. Give freely, without expecting anything in return. This is how my kingdom grows, not through worldly power, but through the quiet, revolutionary force of divine love. Do not waste your energy worrying about the schemes of evil men. They rise for a moment like a wave, and then they are gone in a breath. I have watched empires rise and fall, and yet my truth stands firm. What truly matters is not how loudly the world roars with its threats and temptations, but how deeply your heart is rooted in me. You are truly safe only when you dwell in my presence. Even if storms rage all around you, I will be your unshakable shelter. Even if the earth itself shakes beneath your feet, my hand will hold you steady. I am doing a new thing, my child. The world will soon see what it has tried so hard to forget, that I am real, that I am holy, and that I am love. Many will awaken through the gentle touch of mercy, but many others will awaken only through the stark reality of judgment. When judgment comes, do not gloat, and when mercy seems to delay, do not despair. Both serve my ultimate plan of redemption. Every single soul I am able to reach, even through pain, is a victory for love. But you must know this, the time for choosing is growing short. The line between light and darkness is being drawn with a clarity that cannot be ignored. You must consciously decide every day whom you will serve. Choose life. Choose me. When fear rises within you, remember that I am not a God of confusion, but of perfect peace. When the enemy whispers that you are too small, too weak, too broken to make a difference, you must answer him with the simple, powerful truth of your faith. I belong to God. That truth alone carries more power than all the accumulated darkness in the world. I live in you. My spirit is your strength and your wisdom. You are never ever alone. Even when you fall, I am right there to lift you up. Even when you doubt, I remain faithful to you. There will be times when people mock you for your belief. They will call good evil and evil good. Do not be shaken. Stand firm, but stand in love. Do not return hatred for hatred. Answer their anger with compassion. Let them see a reflection of me in your gentleness. Hearts are not changed by shouting, but by a love that can endure pain without losing its light. Remember my son. He was rejected and despised, yet every wound he bore became a doorway for your healing. Do not wait for the world to applaud your faith. Heaven is already celebrating every time you choose kindness over bitterness, truth over compromise, and love over indifference. The angels do not rejoice over worldly fame. They rejoice over one sinner who repents. Every soul that turns back toward me is a new dawn in eternity. And you, my child, can be a light that helps lead others home. Let your life speak more loudly than your words. Let your love be the undeniable proof of my presence. You will stumble, you are human, but do not stay down. Each time you rise, trusting in my strength, I am glorified. I know you long to see my justice roll across the land. It will come. Nothing escapes my sight. The oppressor will not go unpunished. The liar will not stand forever. The proud will not keep their thrones. But my justice is not like human vengeance. I do not destroy simply to prove my power. I correct in order to restore divine order. My judgments are rooted in truth, not in hatred. I take no pleasure in the death of the wicked. I long for their return. Yet I will not allow evil to reign forever. When the time of the harvest comes, each person will reap what they have sown. So spend your days sowing goodness, my child. Sow love, faith, and patience. Even when you see no immediate results, trust the process. A seed must fall into the ground and die before it can sprout into new life. That death is not the end. It is the beginning of a transformation. In the same way, every loss you surrender to me can become a hidden beginning. Every prayer that seems to go unanswered is being woven into a much larger, more beautiful story than you can currently see. You do not have the full picture yet, but one day you will. And in that day you will understand with perfect clarity that I never left you, I never ignored you, and I never failed you. Stay awake, my child. Stay close to me. I am with you always.